Shalom, it's Unlimited Eddie, back with another video, man. You guys saw the thumbnail and the title. I got my cousin Kobe here with me. Want to ask some questions, man, just about the continent in Africa, to see what the youth of America are thinking or know about the continent. All right, go ahead and introduce yourself, Baez.
What's up? My name's Kobe. I'm Eddie's cousin, and I'm living out here in America. So yeah.
Right. All right, bet. So when you found, I never told you that I was going to Africa.
No,
you had just found out from a different way. So how did you find out, first and foremost?
I found out from your mom, man.
After I was already gone, though, right?
Yeah, you were gone already.
Okay.
I found out after you were gone. So.
And how did you feel? Like, what, did you really do that? You thought you was playing?
Betrayal. He didn't take me with you.
Oh, man.
It was just like, I was like, dang, that's dope. You know, nobody else in the family lives outside of America. I don't know anybody who lives outside of America. So I was like, that's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just was like more curious about like how like it looked like architecture wise and all that type of stuff, because like it's obviously not gonna look like America. You know what I mean? Right. So yeah, it was just like a different surrounding for you, and it just kind of, I was kind of happy and kind of just curious of how it looked. You know?
Got you. So when you think of Africa, what do you normally think about, though? I
mean, of course you think of like what America's depicted of it, which is like poor, and like the buildings are run down and stuff like that, third world country, you know what I mean? Right, so that's what I thought of Africa, but certain points that I've been trying to hit, like that it looks like bad and it looks trashy and stuff like that. It's not true. It's not true at all.
Right. All right, cool. Now, most people think like Africa is a country, but we know it's a continent. It has multiple countries on there.
Right.
So with you, maybe you haven't really studied Africa, but I'm curious, how many African countries could you name?
I could probably name like maybe 3.
Like 3?
Yeah.
Name no drinks.
Uganda.
Okay.
No, probably 1, bro.
Well, you know where I was.
Tanzania,
right?
And then that's not even, that's South Africa.
South Africa is a country.
Oh, South Africa, and then there's East Africa, right?
No.
Then that's all.
See, got you. So this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. So for those of you guys who are in Tanzania, like, we're not educated on Africa whatsoever. Like, we just think of Africa as one big country, even though, you know, America could fit inside one of those countries. It's huge. So yeah, that's how it is. So would you ever consider moving to Africa or living in Africa?
Moving, like I said, man, if I move to Africa, I'm gonna move to the city. I'm a city guy.
Okay.
I would stay there for a good amount of time, but I don't know if I would live there. Probably just not my cup of tea, where I would stay. But out here, just where I'm like from, it's like what I love. But certain aspects of where you guys live at, stuff like that, it does sound like tempting, like as in like the food I love to eat. And you can get a meal out there for $2. Sounds like a plan. You know what I mean? And then having a house made and all that type of stuff, it sounds good, but it's just moving out there, starting brand new. It would have to be that's a mindset that you have to move, like adapt into, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Can't just get into that. I feel like when I'm ready for a new start, maybe I'll move out there, but as of right now, I'm not thinking about it.
Okay. So you'll be a little bit nervous to start brand new
new off nothing, you know what I mean? You moved out there with your sister, I'll be moving out there alone, you know what I mean?
Right.
And not only that, but it's just like, I'm a social person, but I mean, if I don't know, if they're not messing with me, I just get like quiet. So, and then like I said, like that being on your own is a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna be on your own until you meet people.
Right.
So that's like a big mental preparation that you have to make and prepare yourself for.
Right.
Before you even go out there.
Got you. So let's say in America, right? When you see all these, you know, things that go on with the black people in America, how does that make you feel? Like,
of course, like you see George Floyd, you see all these people on the road getting stopped by cops and stuff like that, and it gets you angry, you know what I'm saying? As a black man, you want better for your people, you want better just as overall, you want to be treated just as any other person would be treated, you know what I mean? And it does irritate me. It does irritate me to a good point, because what is different between me and this person, you know? And it needs to stop, to be honest with you. And Yeah, but it teaches me that, like, I, as a black man, have to strive to do better. I have to do better than the average person does. You know what I mean? It gets me into this state of mentality where if you're not putting in work, then you're not gonna get anywhere. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, that's how it's feeling.
Got you. All right, so you have any questions for me? Because we need to make this video 8 minutes to get the mid-roll ads about Africa or whatever.
Africa, man.
Yeah.
How are the honeys in Africa, man? How are the honeys in Africa?
So the crazy thing, all the dudes who are on my channel, they always ask me, how the females? So we're gonna answer this today, right? Not that we want to compare or anything like that. I just feel that the females there, they're a lot more feminine, first and foremost. Second thing is, I feel like they're more modest in their attitude, but also like in their way that they dress as well.
What would you say is like the biggest difference between females out there and there that make you choose the females from out there? You know what I mean?
So the females from America versus here?
Yeah, like the
mindset. Yeah, there is no strong, independent mindset. You know what I mean? Even within the diaspora who move over there, it's a lot less than it is for the people who stay over here. But it's more so a mindset more than anything. Right.
The housing situation. Big man's living with maids, man.
Yeah.
He's living with maids and he has food cooked for him daily.
Right.
How is that, man?
Man, it feels right, man. It feels
like
right.
A king, huh?
Right. It just feels like that's how we're supposed to be living. You know what I mean? We get treated so disrespectfully, so slimy over here, you know, that when you go over there and you treat it with respect, you know what I mean? From at least the people, the government, who knows? But when you treat it with respect from the people, man, it feels good. You know what I mean? It's mind blowing, to be honest. When I go to my house, I'm like, dang, I really live here? It's crazy. You know what I mean? Every time I see it from the outside, it's like, whoa, this is a palace. As far as having a housekeeper, man, you know, I think some people overhype it in the States. Like, we don't treat, you know, the housekeeper like she's beneath her or anything like that. It's really just like she does a job. You know what I mean? Just like anybody else, and you get paid accordingly for the work that you do. And really, it frees you up. It frees up a lot more time for you to focus on other things. You know what I mean? Your business, or, you know, just peace of mind. You know, nobody really likes cleaning up. Nobody really likes sweeping the floors and washing the dishes and doing all that stuff, washing clothes. So when you can have somebody else do that for you, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, okay, shoot, okay, this is relaxation. This is what relaxation is. You know what I mean? These are the other people have been living all these years. This is nice. And so I think that's one of the biggest draws, you know, for me in Tanzania is, you know, how far our money goes over in the continent, for sure.
That's good, man. I've been wondering about that because, like, I don't like cleaning up my clothes half the time. And you know, it's like whether you have a housemaid and whether like the maid is male or female, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Whoever cleaning my clothes is cleaning my clothes. You feel me? Like it frees up a lot of, like you said, time, and you don't have to worry about, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta wash the dishes. You know what I'm saying? Because who nobody likes living dirty. Nobody likes living dirty.
No. Right. So you have to do it.
Yeah, you have to do it. You have to do these things, and then another question I was trying to bring up is the camaraderie that you guys have out there. You said that you went out there and it was easy to make friends. It was easy just to meet people in general. Like, all that, it's just a sense of hospitality, and you feel at home. You feel at home when you're not at home. And I was just saying, like, when you found that, do you saying that you feel as if more over there you're at home, even though this is your home? You know what I mean? Right. So how did that like open up your mind? You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, I'm not even at home, but I feel more at home than this. You know what I mean? How did that open up your mindset?
So, man, I honestly feel like Tanzania is home. You know what I mean? Because I feel so at peace when I'm over there. You know, and it's just a thing of, like I said, respect. You know, when you over there and you see black people, they speak to each other, they love each other. Here, you walk by black people, you don't talk to black people. Like, it's not like a unity thing. We don't have no ethnic code. Versus over there, you do. And especially if you meet another black Americans, like, oh, you speak English? You know what I mean? Because everybody's speaking Swahili. You hear somebody speak English, you're like, oh, you speak English? And it's instant connection. You know what I mean? When you meet people over there. And then on top of that, you know, with me, you know, being like in the whole Israelite faith type of thing, there's just so many of us over there. So we all think the same and move the same. Versus, you know, over here, there's very few people who think and move on the same platform or the same frequency that we do. So it's a lot of like-minded individuals. And again, you already know, if you play basketball, you meet other basketball players, it's going to be a more of a connection than if you meet somebody who likes to paint cars. You know what I mean? Right, so you have people who live the same lifestyle as you, and they get the same struggles, they get the same problems, and it's just, you know, it's relatable. So yeah, the commodities is probably the biggest draw over to Tanzania. Even with all this whole government nonsense, that's the main reason why if I go back, it would be for the commodities. So yeah.
And as you're saying America has it's a little rough living over here, you know what I mean?
Right.
So we'll, like, let's apply the same context to Tanzania. What is the top problem that you see out there? Like, what's something that you're like, dang, this needs to be fixed?
All right, so you saying as far as what, the American expats or for the locals themselves?
I'm saying just in general, a problem you see. And right. Like, I don't like this. It needs to be fixed. So the biggest problem I see, man, is there's still a mindset of the white man is superior. That's really the biggest problem. If they were to fix that mindset and see the diaspora, people from the UK, people from America, people from Australia, black people all over the world as their brother and as their sister, and they respected us, I feel that, you know, Tanzania would be in a better place, because they still put white Jesuses on the bus. You know what I mean? I see white people coming into the country and they get a much easier time than we do. And to be honest, I think it's crazy, because they're the people who enslaved us. They're the people who've done, you know, heinous crimes all across the world, but they get more respect than the people the victims. So now, what's the best thing about being over there?
The best thing about being in Tanzania, man. So I would say, like I said, just the love, man. Just the love between people. You know, seeing how people interact with each other. You know, seeing how, you know, they don't even want to do violence to each other. They don't want to fight each other. They don't want to harm each other. Here is nothing for us to pull out a gun and shoot somebody who looks just like us, but they won't even put a ball up their fist and hit somebody. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's crazy. It's a crazy situation. The differences between the two places, but the love, I would say, they're over there. But, you know, it is what it is.
I feel it, man. I feel it.
Right.
Yeah, man. That's pretty much what I was just trying to get at. Is just like the different lifestyles that we have here.
Right.
The different cultural aspects and boundaries that we do have.
Right.
And that's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool that you just picked up and moved to a whole different like country, man.
Right.
That's just crazy to me, because not only do I not know anybody, but that's been a thing of mine. Like, one day, like, you know what I'm saying, I get tired of life, you just want to pick up and just move.
Right.
And I'm the type of person, I move in silence. I have an issue with hitting people up when telling people my moves. That's good and bad, but I tend to just do what I do when I want to do it.
Right. And
I feel like one day when I'm ready and I've had everything settled, with my music and with basketball and school and everything, then I'm gonna just pick up and just move. You know what I mean? Although it's scary, like, you know what I mean? That's the point of life. Right. And now you got me too, so it's easier. You know, you can just hit me up, hey, how you do this? How you do that? You know what I mean? And it'll make your life easier. The things that are most scariest in life turn out to be the most fun. Right. And a good example of that is, like, I know, like, this is like a funny instance, but Six Flags, right? I went to Six Flags when I was a kid, and I said I would never come back here. What? I said I would never come back here because I was just so scared of the rides. But I went for my birthday, for my 19th birthday, like, this year, a couple weeks ago. Right. And I was like, best time I ever had. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, it's just a mindset that you kind of have to adapt. Of like, you can't be scared of things that make you scared, because it eventually, when you overcome them, you're like, damn, I did that. So that's why I'm like, I'm gonna go skydiving, I'm gonna go bungee jumping, I'm gonna be doing all these things that make me scared, because in the end, you're gonna be disappointed in yourself. You're like, I should have did that. Right. Because when you're in your deathbed, you dying, you're not gonna be thinking like, oh, I'm so glad that I played it safe. No. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you definitely gotta live the life that you're supposed to live, so that you don't have those, you know, last minute regrets. You know what I mean? Exactly, man. So you can live a fulfilled life. You know. That's why if I go out there, I'm riding the elephants are out there. They got elephants. I'm riding elephants. I'm doing everything, man. I'm out there, and that's just how I am. I just like to live life on a little bit of the edge, not too much on the edge, but I like to live it on the edge and just be spontaneous what I do. You know what I mean? Not every day should be the same day, because then you're just basically going through life. You're not living life. You know what I mean? Yeah. Big major killer. Big major killer. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. But that's my cousin Bias, man. If you guys like him, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to follow his Instagram. Yeah. Original K, 2 L's _K.
Right, I'm gonna have him send it to me. We're gonna put it in the description and put it on the screen for you guys to follow him. But other than that, man, see you guys in the next one. Y'all willing. Peace.